Hey everybody, welcome to another one of my live streams. Another afternoon ride home. Hope everybody's doing well. You guys just joined my stream. This is Lavender Hill. That was guys just joined my stream. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's supposed to be 27 degrees in London today. So if you're not in London, you wanted to know the temperature, that's what it is. And nice afternoon today actually. A little bit of cloud in the sky. It was a bit sunnier this morning, but now it's kind of gotten a little bit overcast, or quite a bit overcast actually, but there's still big patches of sunlight. And I've just come down from Clapham and I'm heading towards the Thames now. So I got about another 10 minutes. I'm going to cross the Thames, then go across Hyde Park, and then up through, kind of cut behind the back of Paddington, Little Venice, and then down the Harrow Road. And I just want to thank all the people who just joined my stream. I do this kind of ride every few days through London, so if you're not familiar with London, or you want to take a look at what London's like, what the traffic is like, it's a good way to kind of see what's happening. And because it's like a live stream, you always get the real feel of the city. This is coming up to the Thames now. And it's 27 degrees in London today. Although in my office it felt a lot hotter. Felt more like it was at least over 30. If you have a look at the way people are dressed today, everybody's kind of just dressed in like shorts and t-shirts and stuff. It's supposed to be 30 degrees tomorrow.
Damn well know you're bad stars.
And I just want to thank everybody who just joined my stream. I hope you guys kind of enjoy this cycle ride through London. I do this ride quite often, well, 3-4 times a week, as long as it's not raining. And you probably saw the please subscribe in the title. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by Christmas. So if you guys are watching this and enjoy it, and hope you get something out of it, it would really help the channel if you would subscribe. and I'm going all the way through to Alperton today. So ride's about another hour right through London here. And traffic's pretty good today. Usually it can be quite busy down here, but it's not that busy at the moment. It's only just after 4:30. By about 5 o'clock, it gets quite packed down here. But it's actually fairly good now. And nice day for a ride today. 27 in London. If you guys aren't in London, it's 27 degrees here today. Overcast. It was sunny this morning, but now it's kind of you can probably see from all the clouds up there. It's gotten a bit cloudy, which is actually nice. I prefer cycling when it's cloudy rather than when it's like blazing hot and sun in your eyes. And about 15 minutes, I'm going to hit Hyde Park. So this goes right through. I kind of cut around the back streets. Got this car right up right here. I'm going to swing in here, just let this car go past. Makes it easier to get across the road. And I just want to thank everybody for, if you guys have just joined my stream, I just want to thank everybody for joining. I do this ride 3 or 4 times a week. I usually post a couple of live streams. So if you guys like to see what London's like during the day, it's a good way to check it out. And if you guys aren't in London today, if you're watching from overseas, 27 degrees here today, and you can see kind of like really cloudy, overcast. This morning was really, really nice, kind of a bright sunny day, and then it's kind of gotten a bit darker. It feels like it might actually rain tonight. Feels like that type of weather, you get that kind of feeling in the air. This guy's letting me go, that's nice. And this cruise is straight down here, goes, takes you right down to Hyde Park. So I go down to Hyde Park, I cut across Hyde Park, and then I head up, head down the Harrow Road, and then head out to northwest London. And traffic's really good today. Hardly any cars here. Like normally there'd be quite a few cars down here, but I don't know why, it just seems to be pretty quiet tonight. And it's like unusual to kind of get right to these set of lights without being a line of cars, but Looks like it's going to be a fast ride home. And this is coming up to, this is Gloucester Road here, and you've got Gloucester Road Tube coming up. I hope everybody can hear me okay, because I got my microphone on today, got noise reduction on, because the wind's pretty, there's a bit of wind today actually. So it's kind of, when I do these rides, if I forget my mic, then there's a lot of like wind on the recording. But today is, hopefully it should be better. It's nice, I'm getting all the lights down here as well. And there's not even that many people out. Usually there's like way more people down here. So, not sure why, seems to be pretty quiet. Friday night, that pub, what's it called? The Stanhope Arms, is always busy on a Friday night. People out drinking, having a beer. And this is Gloucester Road Tube here. Oh, got this light as well, that's nice. Sit. And guys, if you just tuned into this stream, I just want to say thanks a lot. You probably saw in the on the title, please subscribe. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers by Christmas, and so I do this kind of stream 3-4 times a week. I usually get about 5-6 subscribers every time. So like I said, my goal is kind of trying to get 500 subscribers by Christmas. So if you guys enjoying this ride through London, it would really help the channel if you would subscribe as well. And I just want to thank everybody for watching as well. I had a pretty good day at work today actually. If you guys have followed my channel before, you know I work in a 5-story office, South London, and it gets really, really hot. It's a big concrete building. And once it gets hot, once it gets over 30 degrees, the building gets up to about 40 degrees because it's just like a big concrete oven. And then it takes about 3 or 4 days to cool down. Even when the temperature drops, it can, it can go back to 20 degrees, kind of like it did last week. But my office was really, really hot. And because I kind of walk up and down, I deal with a lot of different departments. So I'm constantly walking up and down the floor. So I'll do like, some days I'll do 50 floors. I'll walk up and down. It's a nice old Merc over there. So I'll walk up like 50 floors, and I'll do 20,000 steps in one day just walking up and down my office because it's only got one lift and it takes so long to wait for the lift all the time, so it's easier just to walk up and down the stairs. But then, end of the day, you're kind of just like sweating like mad. This person not gonna let me go. Now I got stuck here. This guy's nice. And this is Hyde Park here. This place is always like super busy. Even in the mornings, like when I'm kind of like riding down here at about 7:30 every morning, 7:15, always like so many people jogging and like walking their dogs. And if you guys haven't ever joined my stream before, I go along the canal. I do about half an hour ride along the canal. So check out, just stick with me because in about another 10 minutes. And if you guys have never seen what a canal is like in London, you see loads of canal boats, loads of boats that are sunk on the canal. There's always some crazy stuff happening by the canal. And now it's like, you can see now it's a bit busy. We're going to come up on Queensway soon. And Queensway is, that should be really busy as well. There's always loads of people shopping there. And I just want to say again, all those new people who just, people are always like jumping in and out of the stream. I just want to say again that I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by Christmas. So it gives me 4 months. And I try to get like anywhere between 5 and 10 subscribers every day. You know, every day I do this kind of ride. On the weekends, I really rarely go for a ride. I just kind of relax at home. But during the week, as long as it's kind of, as long as it's like nice weather, a lot of time I'll ride my bike. Usually in winter, I kind of put this bike up. I don't ride my bike in winter because it's like too dark and wet, and I find it a bit dangerous to ride. So I kind of always take the underground. So I usually ride between about March and about October, end of October. Loads of guys cruising around with their shirts off today. And I just want to say, if you guys joined my stream, I hope everybody had a good day today. I'm just waiting to get to the end of the week so I can chill out a bit, play my guitar, kind of relax. And weather's supposed to be 30 degrees tomorrow in London. So I'm not really looking forward to that. It'll be a nice ride, but my office will be so hot. And then on Friday, it'll just be terrible. Because it'll be, my office will heat up and then it won't cool down in the evening. And by the time I come in on Friday, it'll be like even hotter. And this is just coming out on Queensway. So we're going to turn left up here. This is Queensway. Queensway Underground is down here as well. This is always kind of busy down here. A lot of tourists and stuff. This is Bayswater Tube up here. But all down here, it used to be all kind of like old malls and stuff. But now it's all changed. The lower part of this is kind of more originally what it was like 20 years ago. This bit here is kind of like more the old part of what Queensway used to be. before it kind of got all the expensive restaurants and that. But it's still quite a popular place actually. A lot of tourists down here because it's right next to Hyde Park. So people kind of come for, come for the shopping and stuff like that. This intersection's always a bit crazy. There's I've seen a couple of cars just run right through there, like not stopping at the lights. Saw that like a couple of months ago. Almost knocked this guy off on his bike. Car went straight through a red light. Green light. Cool. And so this is going to cross over the Harrow Road soon, or going to hit the Harrow Road and turn left onto Harrow Road, and then we're going to head along the canal. So if you guys are kind of just joining me, definitely stick around for that, because the canal is always it's always good to have a look at some stuff along the canal. So. And like I mentioned before, people always come and go from these streams. So I just want to say I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by Christmas. So if you guys are enjoying this, it would really help the channel if you would subscribe. I usually get about between 5 and 10 subscribers for each one of my little rides, which is quite good. Kind of happy with that. Some days, I think last Friday I got over 2,000 people watching the channel, so it was really good. But it's usually between 500 and 1,000 normally. So this is the Harrow Road here. You guys don't know that there's a skate park down there, where all that graffiti is on my left. So if you have a look on the left, you won't be able to see it because it's behind this building, but there's a kind of skate park, and they have they do kind of like parties down there sometimes. Like, I'm not sure if they're official or not, but they just kind of like maybe get like a load of music down there and start playing it, and then the kids all go down and like skate about. And you can hear it, it's really loud actually. It's like some roadworks up here. And in about 30 seconds we're going to cut in along the canal. Doing a lot of roadworks here. That wasn't there this morning. So it looks like they've pulling up some stuff. And so this is the Grand Union Canal here. And this canal goes all the way up to Birmingham. I always let people go before me because my bike's really slow. So then you always get people like tailgating you and wanting to pass. And my bike doesn't really go as fast as all the other bikes, so I have to kind of ride it a lot slower. But this is a canal. You can see that burnt out boat there. That burnt out boat's been there for like it's been there for like about at least 8 months now, I think. And there was actually 2 burnt out boats. I think they got rid of the other one. And these are all canal boats along here, narrow boats. Narrow boats are like the little ones. They're a lot smaller, not as wide as like these big barge things here. And the reason is they can go along some of the other canals. Like the bigger ones can't go along as many of the canals up north. They can go along the Grand Union fine though. Because Grand Union is like really wide. There's another skate park there. I just want to say thanks to everybody who just joined my stream. I do this ride 3 or 4 times a week. I kind of stream in the morning sometimes as well. Morning is kind of different. It's all just people like going to work and stuff. A few joggers. Along here you'll always see like kind of like loads of people jogging and stuff. And you can see here there's like loads more canal boats because there's a lot more shops around here. When you go further out, like if you get past Alperton, there's like way less boats because there's nowhere for people to like buy food and stuff. So they need to like kind of be they need to be where there's like Sainsbury's and grocery shops and stuff, because a lot of people live on most of these boats have people actually living on them. They're not just like holiday boats. And here's another boat up here that's sunk. Not sure if you saw that, but that was like a fiberglass boat or something, plastic boat that was sunk. And it's a nice ride this evening. Not too sunny and a little bit of a breeze here, which is pretty cool. Don't need any suntan lotion. And you can see how many canal boats there are here. Loads of them. They're all the way up here. Some fire alarm going off. And you can see how wide that the Grand Union is. It's got to be close to like 60, 70 feet, maybe even longer, maybe even wider, 80 feet wide. It's not very deep though. Honestly, you can, there are parts of it where it's barely above your knees. Like maybe the middle is a little bit deeper, but like right on the edge, you know, you can see the bottom quite easily when it's on a sunny day. I always wanted to kind of live on a canal boat. Such a nice lifestyle. You know, canal boats, like you can buy like a really nice canal boat, like second hand, like not a big one, but just a little like 30-foot one for probably about 30,000, like almost new, second hand. And as long as you own your canal boat, you can probably like survive for about maybe £5,000-6,000 a year on it. Pay your mooring fees, which are about 800 pounds for your mooring fees. Another maybe £1,000 for like gas, electric. Your water's free, and you're like, so you don't have to pay for that. Then you need a bit of diesel, a bit of gas, which is not that expensive. And then all you have to do is pay for your food and stuff. And as long as you cook, like cook your own food, as long as you cook your own food and you don't like, you know, live on like super fancy stuff, I reckon you could survive easily for £6,000 a year as long as you own your own boat. And it's kind of getting out here, it's a lot quieter now. There's still quite a lot of boats along here, but there's not as many people because that was a big Sainsbury's back there. So once you get past that kind of Sainsbury's, you got about maybe half a mile here, and then the boats kind of thin out again because obviously people don't want to walk to this, you know, people don't want to walk 2 miles to go to a Sainsbury's. It's going to take them like, you know, 40 minutes just to get to the Sainsbury's and 40 minutes to get back. That boat there is massive. I think that's a Dutch barge. And I much prefer kind of like riding along here than riding through traffic. It's a lot more chilled out. No traffic lights, don't have to stop. And loads of people go jogging along here in the morning. You always see people running. Even in winter, it can be like freezing cold. It's like, you know, most of the time I don't ride my bike in those type of conditions, but it can be really cold along here, and see people like jogging here in the morning. And now you notice there's way less canal boats now because there's no real shops around here. So there's nowhere for these guys to buy stuff. So they've probably got electric bicycles or Bromptons. I think Bromptons are like kind of the most popular bikes for like canal people, because you can ride the Brompton to like a tube station and then just carry the Brompton on, just fold it up and carry it on. It's quite small. I was reading like the canal forums and stuff, and that's the type of bike everybody seems to want. But they're £3,000 or £3,000. You know, some of those Bromptons, I don't think they're worth it myself. But you can buy like another little like bike, like a folding bike that's like £400, £500, even £200-300, and you don't need to spend like that type of money on a Brompton. And that other little folding bike will do you really well. I had a Dahoon folding bike before, rode it everywhere, rode it all around the city, and was perfect. You just check. Oh, 8 people viewing. That's really good. So just want to say thanks to all the people who just joined my stream. If you got headphones on and you can hear me. If you saw the title of this of my stream, it said please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by Christmas. So I've got like roughly 4 months, a little bit over 4 months to try and get to 500 subscribers. So it would really help the channel if you guys are enjoying kind of like my ride along the canal. You guys are learning something, or you're just enjoying the view, because it's a nice view along here. It would really help the channel if you would subscribe. And I usually kind of do this ride like 2-3 times a week sometimes, maybe even more, sometimes 4 times. And it's quite popular. I always kind of get between 1,000 and 2,000 kind of people like looking at my stream when I'm live streaming. And this channel, if you guys are not familiar with my channel, it's really just more of a travel channel. I kind of started it because I got my bike and everything, but it's now kind of more just generally about like traveling and stuff. And I'm off to Spain in 2.5 weeks. I'm off to Spain, so I'm going to be doing loads of travel videos there as well. So if you guys are interested in Spain, I'm heading down to Malaga. Got 11 days in a hotel down there. So check that out. I'll be posting loads more videos from Spain. Won't have my bike with me, but I'm going to try and rent a couple of bikes while I'm down there, just cruise along the coast and see what it's like, you know. I've been to Malaga before, actually. I went there 2 years ago. It was really nice. I normally go to the Costa Dorada because it's a nice airport to fly into. Riu's airport is really nice. And beaches are really nice, loads of stuff to do. Not as much water sports in Costa Dorada as in Costa del Sol, but it's pretty cool. And I just want to thank everybody for joining my stream tonight. I hope everybody had a really good day today. My day was pretty good at work. And I finish at 4 usually every day. So I'm kind of like usually doing this ride from about 4:30 to about 4, 4:15 to about 5:30. Some guys up here fishing. There's always loads of people fishing along the canal, mainly further out. Got some kids up here fishing. I'm actually going to close this part of the canal, I think on the 14th of this month. So I won't be able to, after the, I think 13th, won't be able to ride along here. I'm not sure what they're going to do with it, why they're closing up, half the canal, but it's going to be a bit of a pain because then I'll have to, I might have to go all the way up the Harrow Road rather than taking the canal, which I much prefer. You can see these boats here. Sometimes there's loads of boats here, and then other times there's like no boats at all. There's usually about one or two, but such a chilled out lifestyle living on a boat. This one is massive, this boat here. It's bigger than some people's apartments. Thanks, mate. Just gonna stop and check my battery because for some reason my phone keeps going flat. What do I got here? 21%. Yeah, yesterday I don't know why I got a Google Pixel 8, and for some reason the battery is just like can't last the whole day. I don't know why, because the phone's only about 6 months old, so I haven't had it very long. But I do these rides, and then all of a sudden, like the battery starts to like die on me. Like yesterday, I did about 3/4 of the ride, and like the battery just died on me. Stopped the stream. Guys enjoying it still. Thanks, mate. Cheers. So when it gets to when my battery gets down to about 10%, I'm gonna pull out the microphone. I've got like my bike's got a little like power bank on it, so I'll plug the power bank in. But I can't run the power bank and the microphone at the same time. Need to go fully wireless for that. And guys, if anybody's just joined me from overseas and you don't know where I am, this is Grand Union Canal. This canal goes all the way from Little Venice right up to past Birmingham, 130 miles. And a lot of these boats here are what they call continuous cruises. So basically, every 2 weeks, you gotta move your canal boat, otherwise you have to pay fees. Or you're supposed to move it, or they give you a fine or something. So you see these boats like will stay here, and then all of a sudden like they'll be gone because their 2 weeks is up. And if you guys don't know where we are now, we'll be coming up to like Stonebridge Park soon. So they're going to close this part of the canal. They're closing like, I think from Alperton right down to like close to Little Venice, or that Sainsbury's we went past. Because I saw some people standing out there, National Grid people, giving out leaflets. Just closing, saying they're going to close the canal. And they're closing it right closing it from July right through to October. So they must be going to be doing some major work. Like I said, all these bigger bikes go way faster than me. Even in the morning, these guys are flying. Always getting past. And guys, if you guys have just joined me, like I said, I've said it a couple of times, you might have stayed with me for quite a long time, but people are always kind of like dropping in and out of the stream. So I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by Christmas. I think I'm at 68 now. I was this morning. So I want to try and maybe get in the next 2 weeks get like to 100 subscribers. So I'm usually kind of picking up about anywhere between 3 and 5 subscribers. Just depends on how many people kind of like watch the stream. This morning I did a stream and got like about 600 views, but nobody kind of subscribed, so it goes like that sometimes. This goes up to Stonebridge Park right there. So if you, on the left here, this cross over this bridge, and that will take you to Stonebridge. Guys on his mobile, and you can see all these trees being cut back by the Canal and River Trust, because what they do is they hang down, they hit people in the head when they walk along. Winters are kind of not too bad, but they grow really quick this time of year, and they get cut back every year, but they just they grow back really fast. Oh, bumpy ride. There's factories down here, so you see all these people here, they work in factories. So they're all like, they just finished work at like 5 o'clock or something. So they're all heading home all going home from the factory. I think they're like drinking food factories. So they make like food and stuff. Like canned drinks and that. And in the morning you see like loads of people walking here as well, going to work. got about another 10 minutes of this, less than that, about another 5 minutes of this ride to do. And then I'm gonna end it just up here. We're coming up to Alberton now. So I'm gonna stop in and get some food. There's a big Sainsbury's up here. I'm gonna finish my ride in like about 3-4 minutes. But I'll be doing a stream tomorrow, guys. So you guys remember the channel eCity Explorer. If you see that, you see me going live, you know that I'm riding somewhere. Usually the same ride, but it's always different. There's always some different stuff happening here. And I just want to thank all those people who kind of stayed with me for the last half an hour. Hope you guys enjoyed it, especially if you guys are from overseas and you don't really know what the UK is like. You don't know what London is like. It's always good to, I love watching videos of cities as well. I watched this guy ride his e-bike through New York the other day. It was pretty cool. He did it, and he was riding at night. So it's nice to see, you know, you get a real feel of the city, and people are riding a, you know, push bike rather than driving a car. So if you guys have stuck with me all the way from like Little Venice, it's really cool. And I'll just put one more plug in. I just want to thank everybody, and if you guys could subscribe, it's really cool. So I'm going to finish my stream now. I'm just going to stop here, wait up here. And guys, this is it for now. I'm finishing here, and thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Tomorrow, check in tomorrow at the same time. I hope everybody's having a good day, and hope you guys have a good day tomorrow. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your evening. Thank you.